Hey YouTube, it's Baconator here. This is my first video, so nobody be too harsh. Of course, you're welcome to comment, but try and keep them from being too harsh. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my opinion. And remember, this is just my opinion. I don't want too much criticism. You can offer some suggestions, but try and keep it friendly. My opinion on the top 5 Modern Warfare 2 classes. So, number 5. Coming in at number 5 is the primary for this class will be the Scar H with the FMJ attachment, and I wrote or extended mags because if you have unlocked extended mags, I would advise you to use it because it gives you that those extra bullets in your clip. But if not, then it's fine. FMJ is a great attachment. It makes this already powerful gun even more powerful. And for the secondary, I recommend the Spaz 12 with the grip attachment, seeing as the Scar H is not too great in close range. So you pull out the shotgun, something like the Spaz, and the grip because it takes off all the recoil, and it will allow you to take out multiple enemies without offing your aim. And for perk 1, you're going to want to use Scavenger Pro because the Scar does not have many bullets. It only got 40 bullets, 40 extra bullets, and Scavenger Pro will give you that extra mag, and whenever you walk over somebody's dead body, it'll pretty much double your ammo. So that's an essential when you're using the Scar. And for perk 2, you're going to want to use Stopping Power, and that's just to give the already powerful gun even more damage, making it a quick kill and requiring not too many bullets. And for perk 3, you're going to want Commando Pro. If you don't have time to switch to that Spaz, then you can always get the enemy with a long-range knife. And for the equipment, you're going to use Semtex because, first of all, it's sticky, and I just like the feeling when you stick someone with Semtex, you know? Get that extra points. And it has a large blast radius, and you can get lots of experience from all the Semtex-related achievements. Coming in at number 4 is the primary, which is the ACR. And the attachment for this ACR should be FMJ. Seeing as the ACR, although it's extremely accurate, it does not do very much damage. Oh, hold on. The ACR is one of the most accurate guns in the game. Most accurate assault rifles. And it doesn't do much damage, though, and if you put the FMJ on there, it'll up the damage a little bit. Won't require you to spend as many bullets. For the secondary, you're going to want the Spaz 12, once again with grip, because the ACR isn't too great in close range, and you can pull out your Spaz and take them down. For perk 1, you're going to want Scavenger Pro. This might be questionable. Some people would favor Sleight of Hand, but I favor Scavenger because the ACR, since it doesn't do much damage, it takes a lot of bullets to kill your enemies. So you got Scavenger to pick up the ones from the extra dead bodies and start off with some extra ammo too. And perk 2, you're going to want to use Stopping Power, just because the ACR does not do much damage, as I said before, and Stopping Power will increase that. And perk 3, Commando, once again, if you don't have time to switch to your Spaz, you can get them with the long-range knife. And equipment, Semtex. Coming in at number 3 is the primary, which is the UMP-45 with the attached silencer. And this is a really common gun. A lot of people use it. I think it's one of the best guns in the game. And yeah, for your secondary, you're going to use a 40.44 Magnum with the attachment tactical knife, just for that quicker knife. And you know, you got the UMP. It's generally your running class, so you want a tac knife as your secondary. Perk 1, you're going to use Marathon, because obviously if you're running class, tac knifing class, you're going to want to use Marathon to get behind your enemies and get to them quicker. And perk 2, you're going to use Stopping Power, because UMP by itself is an extremely powerful gun. And adding Stopping Power makes it even more powerful. It becomes ridiculous. It's only about a 2-bullet kill, I think. Dispose of your enemies really quickly. Some people would favor lightweight for a tac knifing class, but I prefer Stopping Power, because without Stopping Power, the UMP might require 3 bullets, just that extra second, which could give the enemy the opportunity to take you down. And of course Commando, since it is a knifing class, and Commando will increase your range. And for the equipment, use Semtex or Throwing Knife. The reason I wrote that is because some people don't like Throwing Knife. I personally prefer Throwing Knife because I like the satisfaction of killing someone with a knife. And if you aren't close enough to get that long-range Commando knife, then you can always take them down with the Throwing Knife. Or if you don't like that, you can just use Semtex. Now, coming in at number 2. Everybody's got to have a sniping class, so thought I'd throw mine in. I prefer the Intervention with the FMJ attachment, just to do that extra damage, extra bullet penetration kills. And yeah, secondary for this gun is the M93 Raffica with the Akimbo attachment. seeing as that gives, with the secondary with the intervention, any sniper, you're going to want a fairly long range and fairly powerful, or close range. Medium to close range secondary, such as the PP2000 is a good one as well, but I prefer the Rafkas. Rafkas are very powerful. If you fire them in the right manner, then they can fire extremely quickly, take down an enemy with only a couple bursts. And yeah, perk 1, you're going to want sleight of hand, and notice how I put pro in capitals here, seeing as that makes your scope come up so much faster. And if you want a quick scope, just for if you don't have time to switch to your Rafkas, you want a close range kill, then you need sleight of hand pro. It's impossible without it. And having your scope come out fast without sleight of hand pro, seeing as once I prestiged without it, I just couldn't play. Like, the scope's coming up so slowly, just got so lazy. And perk 2, you're going to want stopping power to give your bullets with the intervention extra damage, take away those hit markers. And perk 3, steady aim pro. I put pro in capitals again here, seeing as you want to be able to hold your breath longer. It's really the reason you're using steady aim here. There's no scoping with the intervention. Well, it's possible. It's difficult. It's not the reason to use steady aim. It's for the extra hold breath. And for your equipment, you're going to want to use Claymore. Seeing as if you're sniping from a window, you don't want some guy running in through the door and knifing you. Claymore will take care of that pretty nicely. And the number 1 class, my favorite class in Modern Warfare 2, is the TAR-21. This is an amazing gun. Silencer attachment is just unstoppable. It's extremely powerful. It's got good range and not very much recoil, even though the stats might say otherwise. It's great. I like it for long range. Secondary, Spaz 12 with grip. Once again, TAR-21. It's alright for close range. It's fairly good, but I mean, shotgun's always nice to have just in case you want to clear a room, not wanting to rely on your assault rifle. And perk 1, you're going to want to use Marathon, seeing as it is a silenced gun. And the tactics when you're using a silenced gun is generally to get behind the enemy, get up in their spawn, don't let them detect you. And if you have an unsilenced gun, that doesn't really work out too well. Perk 2, you're going to want to use stopping power, just because the TAR is so powerful, and with the extra stopping power perk, it makes it even more powerful, almost unstoppable. Perk 3, you're going to use Commando Pro or steady aim, because some people say that hip firing is great with the TAR. I don't hip fire personally, so I would use Commando, but if you like to hip fire, I heard the TAR is a good gun for that, so yeah, you can throw that on there too. And for your equipment, just use Semtex. And just to clear up some confusion right now, some people would say that maybe the intervention class should be first, number 1. I like the intervention. I think it's one of my favorite classes. I might have put it at number 1, but not everybody likes sniping, and I want this to appeal to the most amount of people. So, yeah, that's why I put TAR-21 as number 1. And, alright, thanks a lot for watching, and it's Baconator, remember? First video, don't be too harsh. I know I kind of screwed up a couple times when I'm talking, but it's alright. And always remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, please. Thanks.